Hey guys, this is Doran, CEO of Culture Matters. Today I want to talk to you about management versus leadership, the pros and the cons. We'll start with management. What is it? Management is treating people like they're things. Now, right off the bat, it doesn't really sound that great. Then I guess the question that I'd ask is, why do you hear it so often? Why do we hear it in college? Why do we hear it in business today? Even today, we hear that. Management. Well, in the industrial age, which is over, by the way, it was okay to do that because there were systems, there was processes. Henry Ford invented what? The 8-hour workday, the conveyor belt, spitting out those cars. And when that happened, people had jobs, but people had very low consciousness jobs in a sense, or they just had to do one task. It wasn't a scientific job. It was do this, pick this up, do this, put it down, and so on and so forth. So treating people like things was okay. It worked. Well, today things have changed. In the information age, technology is replacing a lot of those jobs that you could manage people as things. Well, how do I mean? You go into the food market, you go to check out, half the time there's not a cashier. What is there? A robot. There's an AI. You type in, you scan what you bought, you pay, and you leave. Technology is changing the whole game. And there's a shift right now in the world where the jobs that were once people doing them are now robots. No one wants to be managed anymore. Think about it. You're in a relationship. You want your spouse to manage you? Or if they make a decision where to eat, that's okay, because they took the pressure off. They didn't tell you where we're eating. They said, hey, let's go here. Leadership. Think of a string. If you push the string, what happens? It gets all crumpled up. It doesn't really go anywhere. That's management. Today, that's management. That's telling people what to do. No one wants to be told what to do, because then they resent what? Their boss. But they do it because they're in a job. They get paid by the hour, and it starts this selfish resentment. When do I clock out? What's in it for me? When are my vacation days? Why? Because they're being managed. Now take that same string and pull the string. That's leadership. That's inspiring people. So management is telling someone what to do. A leader inspires someone. What does that mean? They get to know their people's why. Now, you hear that a lot. What does that mean? You show up to your job, you have your specific personal reasons why you're showing up. You want to progress in life to feed your kids. You want to achieve a certain goal. A leader gets to know why you're showing up to work, so they can use that to inspire you, to pull you towards your goal, not to push you towards your goal. So they get to know you. They show you the way. As John Maxwell, famous leadership coach, says, they show you the way so you want to go the way. So instead of telling you to make the hot call or the cold call, they show you how to do it. They actually do it, and you're inspired, and now you want to learn. So when you treat people like people as a leader, you get to know their why. They show you the way. And they take time to develop you. They want you to replace them because they want to move up. And if you grow, they grow. The more of you they grow, the more they grow. And they understand that people are people. In the information age, we need people to think creatively because they can't be managed anymore. The jobs that are menial enough to just manage, robots can do that now. So back to management. Treating people like things. A manager tells you what to do. Now, a manager may know more, being that they probably were in your position. They did well enough to where they got promoted. Now, when they got promoted, they were positionally ahead of you. They're an authority, so you have to listen to them. Well, when they tell you what to do, and they don't take the time to get to know you because they don't care about you truly, they're treating you like a thing. Do this, do that, not as a person by getting to know you. Well, how are you going to feel? You're going to resent them. You're going to resent your job. You're going to feel purposeless. And if you can relate to this at all, I understand. Most people do. There's a great book called The E-Myth by Michael Gerber. And he talks about the three mindsets in a business: the employee, the manager, and the entrepreneur. Now, the employee is very good at what they do. They're focused on their task. And they always get heat from the manager because the manager is always telling them what to do. And they resent that. But the reason the manager is always stressed out and just telling them, trying to push the string is because the manager is stressed out because he has all this flack or heat from the entrepreneur. And the entrepreneur was at one point, the employee was really good at what they did, and they decided to open up their own business, and now their head is always in the clouds. So they're always off on their own. The manager is trying to find them, trying to talk to them, trying to communicate with them, but the entrepreneur is pressuring the manager, so the manager's taking it out on the employee and just pushing the string, and everyone's pushing the string, so the employee says, you know what? I'm going to open my own business. And they were really good at that task. And then they come to find they open their business. It's a lot more than just that task. And they become the entrepreneur that stresses out the manager, who's now they've hired, that stresses out the employees. Out of the 27,000 businesses in the country, less than 2,700 have 500 or more employees. It's less than 1%. 80% apparently go out of business. The person that was really good at what they did ended up starting a business, but not evolving themselves of all the levels of consciousness, not becoming the leader, and unable to treat people like people, unable to get to know them, unable to show them the way and actually show them how to do it. They just focused on telling them what to do, that they got stressed out and went into business. So today, guys, what I'd like to leave with you is this. Management is treating people like things. Leadership is treating people like people. Let's stop managing and let's start leading. Thank you. This is Jay Doran. For more information, check out yourunstoppableculture.com. I hope you guys have a great day.